School teaches you a lot, sure, but it doesn't teach the skills you need to get through in life. So I'm gonna tell you the basic stuff that I learned that helped me and improve my life as a teenager. So let's get into it. If you want to get ahead in 2025, you need these skills. You absolutely need these skills. They are non-negotiable. So up first is digital skills, which basically sums up video editing, photography, videography, website design, copywriting, marketing, pretty much anything that involves electronics, like computer stuff. So you need these skills, digital skills, because you need an income. And if you don't want to work a 9 to 5, you're gonna need these skills a lot. You need to perfect these skills in order to make money. And even if you start, like, let's say, video editing, you can become a social media manager, and then you can also edit the videos. So that generates like $600 a month per client, which is quite a nice sum of money. And you can get like 3-5 clients, and it's not gonna be a pain in the because like it's manageable. Number 2 is sales and communication, and mainly communication. You need to learn communication skills in order to survive in 2025. The reason for this being number 2 is, and not number 1, is communication skills actually develop. So it's not like they won't gradually improve over time, but you definitely need to start at least learning the basics of communication, and you're gonna use it. If you want to become like a successful person, you need communication skills. Or if you want to have a family, you also need the communication skills, because there's gonna be many instances where miscommunication can lead to bad outcomes, and you do not want that. Number 3, and I didn't really want to put this at number 3, should be number 1, and self-discipline and time management. When you discipline yourself, your time management skills actually become much better. And this is incredibly important in today's world, because many people are stuck on social media scrolling the whole day, and this is where discipline comes in. For example, I was scrolling for, I'm gonna show you my screen time today. I'm not that proud of it, but it's 3 hours and 33 minutes today, and today's a Sunday, which means that it could be improved. But let's just say 3 hours I spent scrolling and 30 minutes I spent playing games. I need to improve on it, and I'm not perfect. I'm nowhere near perfect. I'm willing to bet that your screen time is more than mine, and I'm disciplined more than you. And again, it's a Sunday. Discipline is also the key to getting ahead early, because you essentially force yourself to learn a skill. For example, me, I'm forcing myself to learn photography, videography, video editing, and basic marketing and basic business knowledge. And this is going to be really important in my life, I feel like, because this is the path that the world is currently heading in. Number 4 is actually just learn about money, in a sense that learn what the terms mean, for example, loan and these kind of stuff. Learn how to make money, learn how to manage it, and learn how to invest wisely. Which means essentially, I might make a new video on this. Many people become poor because they get in huge amounts of debt, and then they cannot come out of it, which is a big no-no. And number 5, which I think is quite important actually, is fitness and confidence. You need to be fit in today's world. You cannot get a girl if you're fat, if you're lazy, and if you're playing video games 72 hours of the day. Trust me, some of you will be playing 75 hours in a day of video games, and that's not very impressive. So yeah, you need to learn to be disciplined and to go to the gym, because health affects everything. It affects your thinking, it affects your money, it affects your relationships, it affects everything in life. So we're gonna move on how to learn these skills, which are gonna change your life. So how you're gonna learn these skills is, number 1, free resources like YouTube, like you're watching right now. You also can learn from people's advice, but that's really difficult, since you shouldn't trust your friends, because your friends, you should first look at your friends. Like, if they are low lives, then no. Just learn from YouTube, that's fine. You can also learn from online courses and books, but those, they cost money. They tend to cost money. I'm in the real world, which teaches everything for me that I need to know about life, for around $50 a month, which is worth it to me, since I have quite a bit of money saved, and if it's $50 a month here and there, it's not a big deal. Secondly, you need to learn from real world experience. You need to learn freelancing, side hustles and networking, because if you don't hustle outside in the real world, you don't go there, provide help, and if you don't help your family members, and you can survive, but I think it's quite important you actually learn business outside first than inside. And number 3, you need daily habits to improve. For example, this is my personal choice. I wake up at 5 a.m. every single day, on the weekdays mostly, sometimes 4 a.m., sometimes 4:30, sometimes 5, sometimes 5:30, depends on the day really. And I do this because I'm training myself to become disciplined, and without this I don't think my mind would be in the state that it's in currently. You also need to read. I know reading is boring. I don't read personally. I only really read the Bible, which is kind of a lie because I've been slacking on it for a while now, but at least know how to read. That's all I'm saying. I've seen many people who don't even know how to read out loud, and it's embarrassing. So be sure to know how to read out loud. Most people waste their time partying in their teenage years. Actually, I'm gonna make a video about this one too. So most people waste their time and they don't do anything productive, and I'm here recording my videos, editing my own videos, posting content, providing free value. So if you enjoyed my video, please leave it a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, because I need to know that people actually watch my videos, and views don't really hit the same as comments. So something in exchange for free value, you can leave a comment if you want. My question to you is, will you be different, or will you waste your teenage years? Start learning now, today, and by 18, you'll be ahead of 99.9% of your generation. I'm telling you, I'm currently ahead of most of my school. I think there's maybe 4 or 5 people that are ahead of me, and they're ahead of me because they're 4 years older. That's pretty much it for today. I hope I made sense, because sometimes I can talk a whole lot without actually making sense, and that's something I need to improve on. But if I actually sounded half decent, then please subscribe. Have a nice one.